We're live, boys. Finally here. Oh, there you go, that's better. Oh, my back. So we're gonna do episode. What's it called? Episode 22 in the stream. But that's not a bad hand drawing. Yeah, strawberry, strawberry. Can you hear? Can you hear the stream? Don't know if you can. The black team. I have some big plans for the next couple of episodes of Wixo, guys. Big plans, trust. It's gonna be peak. The next few episodes of Wixo, or in a couple of episodes, it's gonna be very peak. Extremely peak. You still got Malta. Malta's just literally stayed in this map for like 1,000 years or something, and they're still here. Still here. Like you can't even see them, but they are somehow still here. They're just this tiny little nation. I don't even notice Malta's still alive. I don't even know if anyone did. That's cool with just no capital, just major cities, but I like it more. Ooh, he's number one. Germany was originally meant to be a really dark grey like this colour, but I changed it to be a lighter grey because look at. Hey, Yorkshire!
Are you a Wi-Fi hotspot? Because I feel an erection.
Ooh! Riz. Malta gets killed. No, Malta ain't gonna get killed in episode 22. Malta's gonna stay around forever. They may get killed in episode 23 though.
I need to go soon to play Dress to Impress with Freya.
Oh, what? Oh yeah, by the way, guys, Yorkshire likes Freya. This girl called Freya. He has a really big crush on her. She's watching his stream right now. Just letting you know.
I bloody hope she's not.
Imagine she was. I could tell you some of the stuff he said about it. It's very inappropriate.
I have not said I've been appropriate.
Yes, you have. You know, you have. You've thought about things.
Oh yeah, of course I have.
Of course you have.
What?
Look, the disgust on my face is immeasurable right now. Yeah, you got really angry at me earlier because of something happening to you and me, but we're good friends now again.
Yeah, that's my first one.
I don't think anyone's still here. Are you watching the stream? Saudi Arabia has been violated. Saudi Arabia and Malta are just gonna stay. I don't know what's
Oh,
gonna
well,
happen with Saudi Arabia. I might have them lose their last province. Have them be one little microstate here. That's what I'm tempted to do.
why did you balkanize the Balkans is my question.
I don't know because Albania was here. I mean, Albania used to look like something like this. They had all of this juicy land around here. Just go over this whole area. I'm not forgetting you, or not forgetting you either, or you. And they basically had super big empire. This is not even their OG land as well. They had some land up here, and they were like this. They were like this then, but then they collapsed. What are we doing next episode? I'll see the boycott.
Why am I being left undelivered? This is ridiculous.
What does a boycott mean
Open my
again?
damn message.
What didn't a boycott mean? Like they tried to cancel something? What are they
Yeah,
trying to
no,
boycott? What are they
boycott means that you don't really. You
What?
just don't have something. You just stop doing it.
They boycotted Map Collective. What do you mean they? Oh yeah,
Guys,
Map
something
Collective doesn't
new
exist
and
anymore.
openly. What if civilization started over on body blue?
What civilization start on Gwithland? We need to add Gwithlin to you and me. I don't know if he joined though.
Can't make videos.
If unknown, because we've added unknown back. If unknown ends up getting again, then we're just gonna add Gwithlin because that'll be nice. Unknown has to impress us to stay in. He has to do a little dance. I am so cute. Yeah, we're gonna do episode 23, I think, in a bit. I don't remember which. No, it's 22. 22, yeah. We're gonna do episode 22 in a second now. I'm gonna have to deafen myself, but yeah. Right, so let's do any ideas first. Right. Also, we're streaming, and then Maxi. We're gonna see if Maxine Ramos can join the stream. So, like, could you like spam him a little bit in the chat? Not spam, just put like one message saying, "Please join this."
I see what's in the corner of all your videos. That's a CapCut template.
No, there's no CapCut templates. No, but yeah. Just ask Maxine Ramos to join. Also, if you haven't seen episode 21 yet, then you're missing out because Pink Romania just got unionized.
You're tough. Instead, it's above CapCut templates.
Does anyone have any ideas for episode 22? Because we need to record this. Get this done. See if Maxine Ramos can join this. I don't know why I stream so late. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, and I'm gonna stream at a decent time. I'm gonna stream at usually it's around 5 o'clock or something. If Olsen's not streaming, but then Olsen starts streaming.
CapCut template.
Shut up! Everyone uses a CapCut template every once in a while. I'm just gonna drop my phone over. Any ideas for this episode of Wixo? Because I need some. Oh yeah.
Off in a minute.
What? Gonna log off.
I'm gonna bite your coffee.
What?
I'm going to bite your cock off.
Right. Okay, that's a bit too far, isn't it? Big China vs Japan. Ooh. I might do one of them, but I might have a bit of a weird thing happen. Really. Actually, no.
Blood Series was 4th in the ranking. That's crazy.
I need to do something else.
Blood Series put Jan Paleohistorian as 3rd. That's crazy.
How? What, top fans?
Historian 3rd in the Wixo ranking.
Swiss Switzerland is the 3rd. Yeah, who's Wixo?
In your Wixo ranking.
That was a while ago, right?
And yeah, is it different now? Right, Iris doesn't even make videos anymore. Iris just makes Squid Game edits.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do a China vs Japan World War 3. I think we're gonna do something else with that in this episode, but it's gonna be big. Do it. I can't. I have plans for China vs Japan War, right? I didn't just spoil anything, but I have plans for something to happen with China and Japan. Not in this episode, but in another episode. Do I will come to your home? Yes, please, do it. Oh, Chilean's going to join in 20 minutes. That's after the Wixo's recorded. Just join the chat, Chilean. Join the chat if you can.
The team didn't exist at that time. Like Bernie should control that. Pretty sure the video looks different.
Hold up, one sec. Alright. Alright, so I'm stream. Yes. They didn't just hear that, did they?
What? Bob the building. He's a building. Bob the building. Oh no.
Bob the building. He's a building. Bob the building.
Oh
Actually
no.
collapsed. It actually has collapsed. Right. Let's get this on. Because we've got no one in the chat, so I can basically say anything we want. Unknown geography is Sigma mapping, and let's get in. Anyway, I'm going to deafen now.
We just really just bang out on geography all the time, don't we?
Ooh, deafen. I'm deafened now. So today we're going to be taking a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. Even more. I don't know how they can even more. What happened in the last episode? I can't even remember. In the last episode, we saw more colonial expansion, as well as the Germans taking over Brazil. We also had a union form up over here in the Balkans, which definitely isn't copied from any other channel. Ugh. Don't know, something's happened. And the Lime team also established a colony down here in South Africa. If you like what I do, make sure to subscribe. I do a lot of this content, so yeah, just get straight into it. Starting over here in East Asia, we also, I don't know if this is the last week. Yeah, China did invade this country just to establish a sphere of influence. Let's look at the sphere of influences. I'll show them now. Let's get China's sphere of influence. They've got a pretty decent sized sphere of influence. I would say that Bangladesh is more under them, but like it's quite you know. I'm gonna make this a bit untouchable, 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 untouchable. I say they have influence over a lot of these Central Asian countries because there's not really another power around there. They don't have influence over Vietnam, so it'd go like this sphere of influence. And then Japan's. I hate that I have to like confirm messages. YouTube, just like get rid of that feature. It's awful. I understand it, yeah, but like why? I don't want it. I want to be able to turn it off. Like I allow any messages unless they're like bad. Yorkshire, I'm deafened. I'm recording a Wixel video. Why did you leave? Oh my god. Anyway, as you can see here, these sphere of influences are quite weird around this area. We have China kind of having influence over this Myanmar country. Japan's meant to have influence over these guys. I don't know why that's not true. But yeah. We have them influencing this Thailand country here, also over Bangladesh and the Central Asian nations. And then Japan has a lot more of a bigger sphere of influence, simply because they are just bigger as a country in general. They have a lot more kind of colonies, and also they have Alaska over here, I suppose. So you could add that in as well. But yeah. Anyway, that's a sphere of influence layer. But now we see something quite big happening over here. As for some reason, Vietnam is going to join up with the Six Star Alliance, also known as Japan's East Asian Alliance, and China's like, whoa, because they say we're surrounded on loads of sides here. If you get these guys to join, it could be even worse. So I think we have a right to respond here. That's exactly what they do. As they join the Diamond Alliance, surprisingly, this is a weird decision made by considered, because these guys are in the European alliance. And now China's joined their alliance, and they're definitely the strongest member of this alliance now. But then we see the Thailand country also join up with the Diamond Alliance. They are pretty much like being like fully influenced by China at this point. And China is like, oh no, Japan's like, oh okay, this is a bit weird. As they will kind of start to, I guess, kind of have better relations with the Triangle Alliance members because they have a mutual enemy now in China. So yeah, that's quite cool, isn't it? China, there's now the I guess big conflict is going on over here. It's kind of reaching over to Asia now, and it's not going very good. But yeah. Oh, this is going to be a big one. What's happening next? What? I don't know how much I just missed there, but yeah, there's a big kind of Cold War, kind of like a Cold War thing going on between these guys, but it's not a Cold War. It's more just a battle for, I guess, I don't know, battling for power around the world, which is a Cold War, but this isn't a Cold War. Anyway, coming down to Persia again. If you remember a few episodes ago, we saw the return of Green Persia, even though old Persia was green, but this is proper Green Persia, OG Green Persia. If you remember, that government did fail. There's a reason it failed, because it just wasn't very good. Kind of like what happened with the French Revolution and Napoleon in a way. The people are going to kind of, like, thing. Guys, what are we doing? Luca, we are doing like so episode 22. I don't know if you watched 21 yet, but if you have, but yeah, it's not cool all this. But they're kind of gonna get a similar guy before to try and bring back the old government because they actually like the old government. This new government is kind of just like what the French were in a way, but yeah. So there's gonna be a new rebellion start off in Persia. And let's see if I can get the exact colour actually from former times. If I can get an image of, you're going to take this colour here. Because we need to bring this back. My keyboard just died. Dang. Bit crazy, innit? No, I hadn't actually died. But yeah. No, it's episode 22, not 23. We're doing, I don't know what we'll do next, honestly. But we have the Blue Persians technically coming back and based around the city down here. There's also this one, which is the main one. This is being funded by some other countries. I'm going to kind of reveal who they are now. I don't know who should actually fund them. But mainly this is China trying to fund these guys. So, yeah. You could say this is a proxy war, but not really. As the red team ain't really going to care. So these Blue Persians are basically going to be able to do whatever they want. And, yeah, it's not good. The Green Persians are not very strong. I mean, they just had an episode to kind of solidify themselves. They are about 50 years, but the government hasn't really, there's not enough nationalism in the nation yet. I'm just going to make it this colour. So what we're going to end up seeing is Blue Persia basically take over a lot of the nation, but they have like decent enough defenses, so they're not going to be able to break into this region here. But Blue Persia is going to be able to basically move out around here and take the rest. So yeah, Blue Persia now pretty much takes the rest of this land, and we're going to take a look at a peace treaty because they're not able to break through here, and they'll decide to just become a whole new country. Green Persia really just didn't last very long, didn't they? I mean, they're still around, but like, yeah. Stop. What the hell? I think my keyboard might need some charging quite desperately, guys. I'll charge after this. Let's see something like this happen as the blue Persians are back. Taking all of this land, and green Persia is now quite sad. I can change this border a bit. Don't like that border at all. I'm just going to give him this province. That's right, yeah. Nah, poo. I'm not going to swear. It looks poo. There we go, that's better. But as we can see here, the border has been shifted a bit. But green Persia, or blue Persia, is back. I'm going to shift this around again. We're just taking land away from blue Persia, honestly. It's bad. Dang. Okay, that's nice. That looks slightly better. That looks, like, acceptable. But blue Persia is going to have their capital right here. And yeah, they're back. We're not at episode 23, it's 22! Why do people think this is 23? Anyway, over here the Germans are kind of exploring around these Canadian island areas and just doing well. They'll colonize, not colonize, but they'll explore a lot of these. I mean, it's cold, but they finally decided to, get some nice gear and start to explore some of these islands. It's frozen, but they're able to push some people to do it. I'm going to give them just this big one here. I'm going to take over all of this really big one here, along with a few smaller ones around here. As you can see, they take over quite a lot. So yeah, the Germans are really getting into colonizing at the minute. They've colonized Greenland, and they're going to expand their Brazilian colony now. So first they're going to do a bit of exploration around the coast, and also going a bit more deep into the Amazon. I know it's the Amazon, but like, who actually cares? But they're just going to explore. They're kind of getting quite good at exploring South America now. And yeah, this is going quite well for them. I'm going to see some new borders be drawn here. I'm just going to crease this a bit. I don't like that. Whoa. Red team expand. Red team expand. Stop spamming. Blue Persia. Bro, why? The red team might expand. The red team might. The red team expand. I don't know how the red team will expand. They're pretty much neutral with all the nations. They could invade this country, but I don't really want them to because that make the border look terrible. I guess they could take over the rest of Saudi Arabia, but why? This country, but like, why? Maybe they can actually take over these guys. Maybe there'll be a union. Maybe there'll be a union here. Because, like, these guys are, they just want better access. I don't know. So, yeah, there might be a union. I'll consider a union as a compromise. Hello, Central American. We all love you. They make family invasions. They're just gonna, like, I don't think. Not in this episode, maybe in the future, but probably not, like, much this episode. They may take over the Orange Country. But that's through a union, so not an invasion, so yeah. Yellow. They're not going to invade the yellow team because they are plot armor. And also they're kind of good friends right now, surprisingly. But we see the, not Brazilians, the Germans take over this land here. They have not done very well. But the Portuguese are also going to take a bit of land. I'm just going to draw this border a bit more. I think they should take over this area down here. This Venezuelan area. Portuguese are kind of like the Spanish Empire, but like better. Who's better, guys, the Portuguese or the Spanish in this series? Yellow man, yellow. No, they're not going to invade the yellow team. We have Portugal taking over all of this land here, and the Germans taking all of this. And Germany kind of don't want Portugal to expand more into South America, but hey, they're probably going to because it's just like the only land they really have left to expand into, except for the north, which we're going to show a bit of now. A bit more of this get explored as well, because why not? See, the Portuguese take all of this land and they agree to not colonize any more into North America. They're going to leave this whole thing alone now. I'm also going to let them give up this land because it looks bad, but yeah. They can decide this is going to be their final expansion and people will kind of respect them for it, weirdly enough. Now we see the French are going to take all of this land here, taking over this Canadian lake as well. It's starting to get quite cold, so yeah, the exploration is going to kind of ramp down a little bit around these areas, but they're going to take a little bit. Because the British are going to get it quite a lot, you know. I'm actually going to say they just claim. You know, they're not obviously building settlements and all this, so they're just claiming most of it, but yeah. With the British now, they take all of this land here, and yeah, it makes them look kind of, I don't know, they take over pretty much all of Hudson Bay area, and they now have a pretty sizable couple of colonies over here. They also expand into the rest of Quebec, which is kind of crazy. But the British are very good at colonising at the minute. They are, just like real life, a pretty country that's investing in colonising, so yeah. I should call these guys Yorkshire if you want to, but I don't know. We've got 2 viewers, man. Sad. Anyway, now coming down to the red team, we're actually going to see a union. This orange country hasn't really set themselves up pretty well, so what they're going to do, they're going to join up with the red team. This is because their economy kind of just ain't doing very well. And yeah, so they're just going to do that. We're going to see a similar thing happen with this country, but they're not actually going to be joining up with the red team. They're going to be joining up with the blue team. That's because they just hate the red team a bit more. I don't know why, but yeah. The red team expands while not doing anything, but then something quite interesting is going to happen. And that is the joining of Caspia into the Economical Alliance over here, as Caspia will decide to join this thing. And yeah, it's kind of going weird because these guys are starting to become allies now, despite the fact that they have a very big historical beef. Also, you have this purple country here deciding to join up with it. So yeah, that's quite nice. The red team invades it. They are literally in an alliance. Caspia. Why do people? Yellow is. Why do people? Why does everyone hate Caspia? No one likes Caspia. They're good country. You know, guys are not gonna like the future. Swiss is gonna like this though. I mean, don't know if he will actually, but yeah. But hey, pretty nice, I guess. Anyway, a bit less enough of this over here. So now we come over to Africa. As some more stuff is going to be going down with the rivalry. As the Portuguese are going to get word from this country that the Germans have a colony. They let something slip, and yeah, now the Portuguese know, and the Portuguese are really mad at the Germans. Like, what are you doing in our continent? Awful voice crack, but okay. But the Germans are going to say, they said to the guys before, if you tell anyone about this, then we're going to cook you. And the Germans are like, yeah, you broke our promise, so you're going to get invaded. The Germans will invade into the yellow country and start to take it over very quickly. But then the Portuguese are going to get involved and make a small landing over here and take over the rest of this. So now we have this country being split. Nothing's going to be happening with the red team and Caspia, guys. Why are you guys so obsessed with the fact that the red team and Caspia are going to both, like, die? No. We'll see Germany getting this land down here, Portugal getting this land up here, and these guys now are proper enemies. They connect up these lands as well. Anyways, we end up seeing something like this happen as the Portuguese take all of this and the Germans take the rest of this down here. So they are now connected up their colonies and they have many borders over the world in South America over here. And actually, I've just noticed something. All these countries kind of have colonies at a similar latitude. I don't know how realistic that kind of is because, you know, there'll obviously be currents pushing these guys more down south, so the British Union would probably have like Florida and stuff, but they don't. So I'm not sure how this or realistic this is. And everyone hates Caspia. Except for the red team somehow. Anyway, over here now we have the all the rest of Central Asia gonna get kind of filled in. Untouchable, untouchable, untouchable. No, I'll draw these lines in first. Glenn and Casper were occupied, so let's be best buddies. Yeah. No, they're not really friends. I'd say they're just partners. They're like people working together in a school project who've never seen each other before. That's like the friendship the red team and Casper have at the minute. It's not great. It's just they both have a mutual wanting to get more land. I guess mutual wanting, is that even a word? Let's have a mutual, I guess, thing that they want more land. I see forever in your eyes. I feel okay when I see you smile. I'm gonna get copyrighted, but I don't really care. So going to divide it something like this, with a green team leaderboard in the middle. We have this red country here getting the least land, being only this. We have this brown country probably getting the second least. Then I'd say it's probably India with the next least. The next least. China probably has a bit more, maybe a bit less, I don't know. Then it's probably this blue Persian country here. Then it's maybe the yellow team. And then blue Persia is actually going to quite a lot. Did I call these guys a Persian country? No, they're like a Central Asian country. And then Bangladesh is going to get the most out of it. No, Bangladesh is going to get the most out of this somehow. They gain a lot of land actually. And I'm just going to give these guys one city because they're in the middle of the Himalayas. Actually, no, this. I don't know. These guys definitely aren't going to lose this for very long. Why are you going to copyright me? No! They're in the Himalayas, but like, who cares? Who actually gaffs? This one's definitely the most advanced one. It's probably just like a small town somewhere. So now they look like this with more cities, and yeah, we finally have Central Asia getting filled in. I'm gonna say, I don't know why, but with Wixer borders, like, they can look bad when you first see them, and after a while you start to get used to them. So this may look bad at first, but trust me, in a few episodes it's gonna look fine. Just because you get used to it over time, and I actually don't like how Bangladesh looks, so yeah. I'm just gonna change this up a little bit. I know how this happened, maybe they just like greed to give them land. That looks a bit better, I think, so yeah. Stop. What do you mean stop spamming? I had spammed. No, he was spamming. Robert Leo, he was spamming. I might time. No, if he does it again, I'm gonna time him out. How long does this video go on for? 10 minutes. Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit longer. Might have to fill in the Siberia happen. Nah, I don't think so. It looks okay, fine. Nah, I don't think so. We're gonna have a war now, I think. No, because he's in the diamond. I was thinking about something then. Oh, I know what I want to do. Anyway, come back down here to Africa. We see this continent getting a lot more colonized in the recent years. No, he isn't, Luca. Oh, French Productions! Shut up, Luca. Look, if you say that one more time, if you say that it was him, he's not spamming. No, don't real spam. You're gonna get timed out if anyone spams. We end up seeing a country, or the French country actually, make a landing in this Angolan nation here. They'll quickly work around to encircle the capital. These guys are decently strong, so yeah. We then have them working across the coast over here, kind of going up and around like this. The rest of this country is quite barren, so they'll just be able to quickly like capitulate it. And the rest of this is going to fall over to the French, and yeah, this country's now gone. You spammed already, I dare you to spam again. Lucas, shut up, mate. If you say anything else now about that, I'm gonna put you in timeout. In this peace deal, the country is wiped straight off the map, and yeah. And then we strangely enough have Japan moving across the Indian Ocean and making a landing over here in a bit of Madagascar. They're not going to take the whole thing. They're just going to take a little bit of it. I'm breathing a lot to the mic. I don't know why, but they're just going to take a little bit of the this part of Madagascar. Then with colonization, we're going to see them. You know, they know about a bit of Australia by now, obviously, as you can see here. They're going to start really exploring not just Australia, but all these oceanic islands over here. At first, they're just going to stick to these islands and kind of just like explore them a lot. They go down into these ones. They go and discover Fiji, and they don't quite discover New Zealand yet. They're going to come into this Australian area and start to discover a lot of this. And you know, there's creatures here, like there's weird kangaroos and stuff they're finding, and they don't know how to react to them. We do have the Australians, or not the Japanese assigned to colonize the rest of Papua New Guinea, and yeah. We also have them making a landing down here in this area. They also colonize this over here and meet up around this area. I don't even know what happened. But whatever, it is stupid, yeah. French Productions, I don't even know what happened myself. He just said, like, spamming, right? I don't consider someone typing a lot of messages spamming. What I consider spamming is typing the same message over and over again. Like, you don't have to spam to get my attention. Like, you can type a message a few times, that's alright. Over an amount of time, certain amount of time, like a few minutes, that's alright. But like, message after message, that's spamming. Saying something a few times, or different things a few times in a few, like, 10 seconds or something, that's not spamming. We have the Japanese colonising all of this northern Australian land, and they're getting closer here. Then we have the Line team sailing across the Indian Ocean now. They know about parts like over here, and they think they kind of think for some reason that they've hit like over here in the Americas for some reason, and they think, I don't know, they just think they have. I don't know why they would, but they just think they have, and they're going to start to explore a bit more of Australia, and they realise this is not America. They decide to colonise it anyway, as they set up a small colony in this area of Australia, and will start to extract resources, even if there is even any from it. Okay. Yes, right, Luca, I'm going to time you out now. So, time out. You're going to be in timeout for a minute. This is your warning now. If you do one thing again, then it'll be 5 minutes. And if you do it again, then it'll be for 24 hours. How long is this video now? Alright, let's do. I think we can do one more event. I might have this country getting jumped, you know. Yeah. I warned him countless times and he still didn't stop. And then moving up from that now, we come to we come over here to this Swiss country, as they're gonna be getting jumped. Albania, the Italians really want them to join the alliance to the point when they're not going to attack them because, you know, they're sending loads of money to this country, but they're still deciding not to join. The Swiss country, they do want them to join, but they don't have, not a Swiss country. I don't know why they call them a Swiss country. They just look like Switzerland for some reason. I don't know why. I just think they are. They're like Hungarianish, like maybe Romanian, but they just look Swiss, so I'm just going to call them a Swiss country. But they want these guys to join the alliance, but they're still refusing. But unlike Albania, they don't have the importance of them. So invasion, the people are going to start invading this country, and yeah, it's not very good, is it? Over here. Seeing as the Triangle Alliance is going to act quite fast to try and save this country, invading, actually capturing the capital of Switzerland, and then they will share the rest of Switzerland between the two pink countries, which I'm going to change the colour of that other one here, just because it looks too similar. So yeah, let's take a look at the peace deal. Yeah, Pink Romania's in the way, so you're saying stupid things yourself. I'm gonna time out you if you say anything else about that spam thing, because I might time out you for the 24. I might skip the warning or skip the second warning. You might get timed out for 24 hours. Leave the stream on or something. This is the Romanian Union. It's not Pink Romania. I'm gonna say they also agreed to give up this exclave down here because I don't like how it looks. I'm also about to change their colour to become like a dark reddish country. Dark red union back. Wink wink. That might look a little for longer in a minute, yeah. If he says anything else I will. I'm being too soft on him. I think he left though, so yeah, I think we're good now. He's left. Nuisance he is. Now we see the Swiss country, which is not Swiss country, as I said, but I'm just going to be dividing up, calling it Swiss country. Also, these guys turned dark red and also decided to give this exclave over to this country for diplomatic methods. We see this portion of the Swiss country being given over to the dark red country. And the pink Romania, I mean the Romanian Union is going to get all this. And the rest is going to be given over to the Hungarians, also the Slovakians, whatever you want to call them. Bro, I'm not timed out. I said timing out, not. Is that you are timed out? Oh my god. I thought you left. It could be heaven. Yeah, I think we should do one more event because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Boy, oh! I'm feeling it. It's feeling. I can feel it. Ooh! Well, that's that might be an idea. Be very interesting. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, pretty cool stuff happening in the Balkans. Anyway, now coming down here to North Africa, we're going to have another bit of African colonization in this video. There really is a scramble for Africa already, but not quite yet. As the first thing, actually, we're just going to have the British Union making a landing over here in Nigeria. That's all that happens first. So yeah, they're just going to take a bit more of this. And this island as well. Dark Red Union in Serbia. Not even a union, guys. Not even the same colour either. Like, this is the Dark Red Union colour. I might leave this here for like a few seconds, see what happens. It's funny. Oh, no. Oh. I just had an amazing idea flow into my head. Anyway, now looking at here, I've just said, I've already done the introduction, but coming now into North Africa, we see the, I guess, entire Diamond Alliance invade into Algeria. My headphones just died, but alright. Let's not talk about that thing anymore, let's move on to another topic, true. Oh, my headphones aren't died, that's cool. We also have the Tunisians invading at the same time. I know the Lime team make them invade because they don't feel like it, so yeah. But the Algerians pretty much just getting squeezed across this coast over here as they will kind of come around and do this. And Algeria is just getting, I don't know. But we eventually see them pretty much surrender. And the occupation zone looks something like this. I think the Germans taking it over as well. So simply just, it's not enough. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's, no, I can't sing that. Oh my god. I tried to put a short with that audio. I think he's gone now. Thank God. My mean words hurt him enough that he left. Anyway, seeing this now, we see the Portuguese get this, and the Tunisians get the rest. Algeria, for the second time in history, has been removed from the world map. I might end stream after this, and we're going to stream again tomorrow, guys. So it's not like you're not getting anything, but so yeah, you know, it's cool, and this will probably be uploaded by tomorrow anyway. Saying in the episode after next, there may be a big thing happening. One last event, and this is going to be a good one now. Anyway, coming down here to Italy, we see, once again, the Sicilian Rebellion still coming back. We have them actually doing quite well at first. That's because they are maybe being funded by the but no one's going to find out about it because I said so. But coming down here, they are, but in the end, they are going to get a bit crushed as the Italians are just going to come down. But they're going to start to do something quite controversial as they're getting really, really annoyed. And that is starting to diminish and just kill and just cleanse the population down here of the Sicilian religion or ethnicity, and this is going to cause a lot of countries to start to hate, or not hate, but start to have second thoughts about the Line team. The entire Triangle Alliance will condemn this. The Russian alliance and them, Sweden, will also condemn this. The Arabians, all of the countries down here, will condemn this. Egypt will condemn this. Albania will heavily condemn this. We have Japan condemning this. And weirdly enough, Portugal will condemn this. Anyway, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I have had a blast making these videos recently. They have been really fun to make. I hope you guys haven't been enjoying them as well, because I think this is the peak era of Wixo. And I think I said this in the last video, but I'm going to say it again. There is going to be some big changes happening to this map very soon. Not in the way of like the map changes in general, but there's going to be there may be a big event happening soon, which is going to affect the rest of the series. But yeah, like I say at the end of every video, make sure to subscribe in case, just if you like this content, because I will do more of this. I am doing more of this. Not I am. Well, I can't speak. But if you enjoyed this, make sure to subscribe, because I do lots of content like this, and there's quite frequently as well. So yeah, World War I you'll have to see. But anyway, once again, thank you for watching today's video. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Stop recording. recording, and now let's save the map. Done. Now, not Seawisco. What's Seawisco? Anyway, let's do some our community Wisco course. Diplomacy course. Anyway, let's have a Q&A for a bit. Let's do a bit of a Q&A. See what people are saying about this. In a minute. So I'll answer anyone's questions in chat. Any questions anyone has, I will answer them, unless they are to do with massive spoilers. Like if someone asks when will be the end of the series, I'm not going to answer that. Or maybe just do a tease. And then we're probably going to end the stream. We're going to do Q&A for maybe 10 minutes. Because there's only 5 people in the chat, so you should have done China versus Japan. It would be peak. I'm going to spoil that bit now. We are going to be doing China versus Japan very soon. You'll see. It's not just going to be China versus Japan though. It may be a bit of a bigger war that we're going to involve this in. Also to say what year this is. It's around probably the mid 1600s at the minute. We've got about 50 years per episode. That's the pacing at the minute we have here. We've got 7 people in the chat. How? How do we have 7 people in the chat? Oh, it isn't Western or West Coast time. Isn't that 9 hours behind? So that would be 3 o'clock. So people in the West Coast are now getting home. Why do I think World War will start in episode 25? Ooh. Why do you think it? I couldn't tell you. But is that correct? I also couldn't tell you. I mean, with World War One, if there is going to be one, if it even is going to be World War One, I mean, we've got alliances already done. We've got alliances for this done. A lot of alliances, in fact. A lot of countries in the alliances. So, yeah. Definitely could be a World War One. I won't tell you whether it will be a World War One, because who knows. It might not be a World War One. It could be anything. Anyway, any more questions? Because I've probably got about 15 more minutes we can do. Tensions are high. Yeah, tensions are very high. Probably the highest they've been since, the War of Succession. I mean, tensions weren't really high with the Anatolian thing. Because the Anatolian War was more trying to get the whole world together to bring it down, and it was more, there weren't really any tensions at all. Higher Ranch 4. There weren't any tensions with the Anatolian War. They just decided to invade. I mean, there was a bit of mutual just hatred with each other. But I'd say the War of Succession was a lot more tensionable. But Anatolia wasn't really that tension. There wasn't much tension with it. Who would win World War One right now? I'm not going to say it's World War One, but if there was a war theoretically between the Diamond and if it's just a one-on-one war with no interference at all between the Diamond and the Triangle Alliance, I'm going to say the Diamonds will probably win, just because of how many just strong countries they have. I mean, the Triangle Alliance, they have the Germans, the French, they have the Dutch, they have Hungary. They're all quite strong countries, but there's just not as many. Like these guys are more situated around one area, which is Europe and also Britain. I keep forgetting about the British, but I would say the Diamonds would probably win just because of like the strength they have. They have more countries as well, and they also have more strong countries. Like they have Italy, that is like they're number 3, number 4 in the world maybe. Portugal, they're like number 6 in the world. China, number 2 in the world. So yeah, at the minute I'd say China's probably a bit stronger than Japan. I just need to check a message I just got real quick. Wow, that's mental. Sad that is. Any more questions? So, yeah, the Diamond Knights will probably win if there was a war between the triangles and the diamonds. I'm not saying that's even going to be how what World War One is. It may not even be diamond triangles. There are other alliances that could break out between it. I feel like I'm moving to mapping content only. Do what you want, French Productions. I'm not going to try and decide what your future should be on YouTube. You can do what your own future. You can choose whatever you want to do. If you want to do mapping, go for it. If you want to do something else, go for it. I'm just glad that you're able to. I'm not able to. I'm just glad that you like watching my videos and like tune into live streams all the time. I only want my better views, French Productions. Not gonna lie. I will say that if you want to make the move to mapping content, then 3 tips I'd give you would probably be stay consistent, keep your videos shorter so you leave people with wanting more, and also try not to get your sub count inflated. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I'm gonna do after the stream. See, you know what? Okay, I'll extend it by like 10 minutes. Because like people, it's quite late right now. Or 3, I'm gonna give you mod because why not? How does moderator? I might get French Productions mod as well, but like I wouldn't know the stream. I'm gonna do it tomorrow, right? When there'll be more people in the stream. Actually, no. Sorry, I'm not gonna give you mod ball 3. Oh shoot. Move. Just because there's only a few people in the chat. Plus, I want to keep normal views that aren't mods. So yeah. Sound. 7 a.m. for me. It's 7:30. Right. 7:30 is not actually that late. That's 7:30 was. It's 12:30 for me. 12:30 a.m. So yeah. Probably gonna go to bed after this. Not gonna lie. I just something else. It's summer holidays and do whatever I want. War 3 is so peak. Any more questions or anyone want to ask? Because I don't awful song, but works. There we go. That's better. 5 introductions. I thought we were French. What would you guys, in fact, no, what would you guys rate? I'm gonna fall asleep if I can after this. A 7. What did you guys rate the episode we just did out of 10? I know what. I will do this tomorrow, right? Because we've got Diplomacy Wars on my hand. This is my hand, so yeah. We do Diplomacy Wars on my hand, or we can do a Wixel on my hand. So the red team starting off over here. They're just gonna chill. Yeah, so we got hand, so I hope tough mouths don't try and sue us again. This is gonna be on UME, by the way, because we've got to get some more stuff out on UME. Plus, I'm gonna be gone next week, so yeah. Do you have domination? Yeah, I do have domination. Do you want to do it? Do you want to play some domination or something? We can do it now for a bit if you want. I don't know. Maybe we'll do domination tomorrow because it's quite late. I'm gonna do tomorrow's stream like maybe midday-ish. Cause I mean, I'm gonna midday because then we won't get like Wolf and stuff involved because it'll still be like quite early for him. If he's going to bed at 7 o'clock, then he can just wake up whenever. I'd rather do it tomorrow because tomorrow is just I got some more stuff off tomorrow. I mean, actually, no, I'm going to swimming tomorrow, so probably do the live around 7 o'clock UK time, if that's good. Red team expanding into fingers. Yeah, this is my thumb, so they're on the thumb. Let's go around. Let's have a blue team now pop up around the. Let's have a blue team pop up around Nail Lakes. Yeah, take some land over here, and then you expand around the lakes of the nails. Then we have a green team. This is going to be known as Palmia because it's popping up in the middle of the palm. But they're going to pop around these. Oh yeah, I've also made like the lines of my hand. The lines of my hand are rivers. So yeah, quite cool, I guess. And then we have Yorkshire. Oh, Chilean. Oh, I'm deafened still. Chilean. I was still deafened. I didn't even notice. Hello.
Yeah, that's because I joined 2 seconds ago.
I know. Chilean, you sound like you've grown up in the last 20 minutes I've been with you.
What?
Your voice just sounds like grown up. Yeah, you sound a lot older now.
I sound the exact same.
No, you don't. You do sound a bit different.
Puberty?
Yeah, probably. Not gonna lie, that's probably.
I was watching episode 6.5 of your Wexa, and I've noticed, wow, your voice has gone a bit deeper.
Yeah, it has, to be fair. My voice was like hyper. I think I did it at the right time, Wixa, though. Where are you?
What are you doing right now?
Hand soap.
Hand soap again?
No, hand soap. We got Indexia forming. Indexia. That's such a cool name, isn't it? Indexia. Because it's on my index finger.
Okay. It sounds like you're saying hand soap.
hand sew, like hand Wixo by hand. So we have the kingdom with the thumbs. That's the red team. Then we have Palmia. That's the green team. It's on my palm. Then we have um
You should
Edgelon.
do the pinky finger empire and make them actually pink.
Yeah. Then we have the purple team. This is going to be the side
You
sides
should make the
side
red
on.
team be like the rest.
And then we have the blue team. Then Naily Eye, and then Pinkia. Yeah, they're going to be pink around the pink finger.
Yes, and make the lime team be on the rest and call them Restinia.
Oh, the wrist. Yeah, Ristinia. Let me close
Yes.
formation. Ristinia. That's such a cool name. It's going to be like Ender Em's Wixo. He has literally names for every single country in the world. I tried to do
Yes.
a Wixo and Dummy Nation where I just like named all the nations for some reason. But I ended up calling them I ended up having every single last one start with I call them like Rodinia or Longia, or they all start with or end with ER.
Well, you should be more original.
I know, I should. But I wasn't. I was young and I was foolish, right?
I know that reference.
Really?
Jack sucks at life.
Yeah. You've grown up. Really, you have.
I have not grown up. I'm still 13 years old.
You sound about 17.
Well, I'm not 17.
Ain't no way, bro. His voice dropped in 20 minutes.
It's just I get it. It's when I get a bit crazy, my voice gets a lot higher.
It's not higher, it's deeper.
No, I'm saying that normally my voice is a lot higher, but since I'm relaxed and not doing anything crazy, it's just a bit deeper right now.
That's true, to be fair, you are a bit crazy sometimes.
Well, somehow you're crazier than me.
I am not crazier than you.
Yes, you are.
Hey guys, I'm gonna